Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Looking to avoid a safety here on third down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. Well, Phil, as you like to say, lesser announcing teams might point to that old cliche, winning all 3 phases of the football game, blah, blah, blah. Thankfully, we're above that. But I think you'd have to say it applies to the proceedings here so far.
Well, we think we're above a lot of things, no question, Jim. But you're right. The defense has been great, and it's no cliche.
Going to try his luck here. Gains 15.
The Cowboys love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today. The Redskins guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of a couple that time.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Scans the field. Makes the catch in open space. Here's a quarterback who is one of the best, and he's showing that again today, Phil.
Yeah, he is, Jim. You know, during the offseason, he worked so hard on his football game, learning to make better decisions, but he really works hard on throwing the football, and that's why he's one of the more consistent quarterbacks in the NFL.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Stands in the pocket. Touchdown. They're just running it up. Phil, I felt like I could have said this in the first quarter instead of waiting until midway through the fourth, but this game is over.
It is, you know, Jim, yeah, the way you said it is there's a finality to it, no question. And the losing end, the coaches, the players, they got to go back. They got to do a lot of soul searching because this was one pitiful effort.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. Smith's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Cowboys ready to kick it away. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
First down at the 22. Flag is out. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Let's go.
Bridgewater's got it in the gun. And that's a 2-yard gain. marked down at the 19.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. And there's a drop. This drive pretty symptomatic of the way things have gone all day long, Phil. Another failed third down conversion. And another sequence that ends with the offense trudging off the field.
No answers on the offensive side here today. And, yeah, I'm going to give the defense a lot of credit. They've been outstanding, but the offense just hasn't tested them enough with different plays to make them think on the defensive side.
He's going to be tackled right around the 49. That return's good for about 25.
Cowboys know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Cowboys take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing: can the offensive line continue to dominate?
We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. Smith's going to be in the pistol here. Second and 10. Surveys. Makes the grab. Touchdown. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
The Cowboys were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Ball's loose. Picking up the fumble, and now he's on the move.
Always hustle on the kick teams and always be alert that football came loose. What a job by the kicking team falling on it and getting that fumble.
The Cowboys offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes
6 for the Cowboys. That gives him 200 touchdown passes over the course of his career. That's one more than some old quarterback named Phil Simms, who stopped at 199. That could be construed as running up the score, Phil. This game was already in the bag.
Well, Jim, it could be construed. You got to try a little harder or the score will get run up on you. How about that? You know, you are allowed to stop them on the defensive side, and you got to put some effort into it and some heart, and we've seen neither.
Driving extra point is good. The Redskins ready to return the kick. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cowboys defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
The Cowboys defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Just a quick drop back. It's a gain of only a yard. Second and 9. Takes it on the draw. Watson's all over the ball carrier.
Redskins know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on second down, and now they have third and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on third and long.
The Redskins were hoping to put that behind them, but it's the same old story today as they deal with a big deficit.
Yeah, what they were trying to do today did not work. The coach has said, let's go out there and take some chances and turn everything around for our football team. That didn't work. It's been a tough day.
And it'll be Locke back to punt it away. Let's see what he can do here. Gains 11. The Cowboys took care of business here today, Phil. And now you got to think they just want to run the clock, avoid any injuries, and get to that locker room as quickly as possible to celebrate.
Yeah, no question about it. They won the battle here today. They wore out this defense. The offense was absolutely tremendous. And you're right. Don't make a mistake now like a penalty, whatever. Let the clock run out so you can celebrate.
Throws the pass. Reaches out and on his way. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. And again, another score on that drive. And we see a receiver closing in on the single game mark for touchdowns.
It's just no records at stake. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week, you and I are talking about another record that could be broken. And there's a chance here today, the way they're throwing the football, the way he is getting open, there's a chance he could break the record.
And the extra point is good. The Cowboys now getting ready to kick it away. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Redskins take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
They'll go shotgun here. Gets it out for the completion. Taken down at the 21. The Cowboys are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. 3rd and 9 following the completion. The Redskins come out in a bunch set. With 2 hands, he has it. Taken down at the 45.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down, offense readying for the snap. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Heaving it down the field, and they can't connect.
And quarterbacks love to throw the football high and far down the field. That time, the quarterback doesn't do that, and he underthrows the receiver.
And this will probably wrap things up here. 2nd down and 10. Wants to go deep. And it's incomplete. Most times, Phil, a rivalry game comes down